was mentioning not so long ago that both these pairs lost yesterday, and this is a Group B encounter. Herting and Ren Xianwu losing out to the Olympic champions Arunchar and Soweik in 3 games. And Gutama and Isfahani, as is the rules in these World Tour finals, had to play against their teammates. Alfian and Ardianto, it was 2 pairs or 2 players from the same nation in the same group, and then they must play against each other on day 1 of competition. Well, we were slightly concerned about Ren Xianwu because he's had an ongoing back problem, and it looked yesterday against the Olympic bronze medalists as if that may have reoccurred. Managed to finish the match, but he was quite obviously in distress. Well, if ever a pair has improved over a 12-month period, it's these Indonesians, Sabah Karyaman Gutama and Mohamed Reza Palive Isfahani. Started the year ranked 48, ended the year ranked 11, and in the meantime finished number 6 on the race to these World Tour finals. What an astonishing year by the Indonesians. Well, this was just the 2nd time that these 2 pairs will meet. The first occasion
Isfahani, Gutama,
was in the
black or red,
China
what do you choose?
Masters,
Black,
where
red for you guys?
Gutama and Isfahani went on to win
Black,
the
your
title.
choice. Who will
I
serve?
beg your pardon.
Gutama will
They
serve.
lost in the final. They reached the
Herting
final.
receive. Which end? My right end. Thank you.
And in Shenzhen, it was 2 straight games, 16 and 18, won by the Indonesians. And that was a 5th final of the year for Gutama and Isfahani. Herting is 26 years of age, from Shouwu in Fujian province. And he and his partner, a couple of places down from their career high of 4, making their first appearance at the end-of-season championships. Ren Xianwu, same age, but born in Lushou in Sichuan province. They have won 3 World Tour titles this year, which is very impressive. They've actually been in 5 finals. Won the Thailand Masters, the Singapore Open and the Australian Open as well. So 3 different levels of events. Plus they reached the final of the China Open, a Super 1000. So there you can see what I have already alluded to, that they lost to Arunchar and Soweik in yesterday's encounter. This is Gutama, who is 28 years of age, from Sumedang in Western Java, about 50 kilometers northeast of Bandung. Isfahani is the younger of the 2, 26 years of age, from Blitar, and he's the taller of the 2 as well. This their 3rd consecutive week at their career high of 11. Well, they lost a thrilling opening game against the All England champions, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Ardianto. In fact, they had 4 game point opportunities, which they were unable to convert before they lost that opening game, 28-26. 21-18 the 2nd game. So a very good match yesterday against their teammates. Our court officials from Mauritius and Estonia. Ariono Miranat.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Herting and Renshangyu, China. And on my left, Sabarkaryaman Gutama and Moreza Pahlavi Isfahani, Indonesia. Sabarkaryaman Gutama to serve to Herting. Love all. Play.
So the Indonesians, Gutama and Isfahani, far side of the court against the number 2 seeds, Herting and Renshangyu. That's well left, that's just long. Now, the first thing I want to draw your attention to, Steve, is the fact that Ariono Miranat is on the coaching bench for the Indonesians. The Indonesians are actually independent players, and when Gutama and Isfahani were playing against Alfian and Ardianto yesterday, Miranat he was coaching against them.
Yeah.
Now, how on earth does that work?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The psychology of that.
Well,
How do you trust a coach that the day before was telling players how to beat you?
Because I mean, yeah, you're desperate for help, and want to sort of pick on Ariono Miranat's vast experience. That must be the only explanation.
Yeah.
But because I mean, and what about Miranat? Is he going to give advice for Gutama and Isfahani that they can use in an eventual semi-final or final against Alfian and Ardianto again? That's very, very confusing.
Yeah. He should have put that away, Gutama. Pushed it wide. Well, it is an extraordinary rise to stardom for Gutama and Isfahani, isn't it, Steve? I was mentioning that they were 48 in the world at the beginning of 2024. They couldn't get into the Super 1000 events.
Yeah.
So they've only played 2 Super 1000s. They've only been able to get into 3 of the 6 Super 750s, the second tier of tournaments. In fact, they have played more 300 events than their 1000 and 750 combined.
Yeah.
Astonishing.
And what was it? They had to make the final of was it China Masters to qualify.
Thank you.
I thought they only had to make the semi-final once Hoki and Kobayashi had lost.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
But it was not an easy task.
No, it wasn't. They did remarkably well.
Boy, great tumble serve from Gutama.
Service over, 5-4.
Playing conditions here, I would still say, even though there's drift, I would still say they're slower than they were at China Masters. And the Indonesians are extremely good in the service situation. So the question is, do they get the same amount of reward in that service situation here, in a little bit slower playing conditions? And of course the question is also, how is Ren's back?
Yeah. That's the big question in my mind.
Yeah. It doesn't look too good.
It doesn't. And It seems such a shame because they've been searching for the right partner for Herting. I mean, we know he's a class act. He was in the final of the World Championships with Tang Chiang, who's now retired.
Yeah.
You know, and this seemed to be the ideal combination. But if his back is an ongoing problem,
And it's difficult.
a major issue.
Yeah. Because you never know when it's going to go.
8-6.
We saw it in the final there against, was it China Open against Go and Sudirman, but was it also in the Asia Championships that the same thing had occurred? I think it was.
Yeah, in the Asia Championships, they had to retire.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Service over.
almost hit the umpire.
7-8.
Not intentionally. In his effort to make the kill and avoid the net post, almost ran into the umpire's chair.
All.
Oh, good reactions.
Service over. 9.
He played that almost like a mixed double there. Right?
Yeah. And the problem is, if you are injured, then you sort of feel if the shuttle comes towards you, you've got to play a winner.
Yeah.
Because you feel you can't trust yourself and the injury if the rally progresses.
Service over. 10-9.
Yeah, look at his movement there, Steen.
But it's not so easy because Herting is
Service
an
over.
accomplished mixed doubles player,
10.
so he's used to
Yeah.
shouldering big responsibility in terms of covering the court.
Former world junior champion in mixed doubles, wasn't he? Back in 2016. In fact, he won the doubles double that year. And it is
Service over.
the Chinese
11-10.
pair
Double.
who have the 1 point advantage at the mid-game interval here of the opening game.
Play.
So just 1 point in it as play resumes in this opening game.
Service over. 11 all.
Oh, he got a shot.
Goodness! How did he create that power?
12, 11.
There's hardly any backswing. Look at that. Fabulous.
11.
Oh my goodness! What on earth was that? Did he mean to sort of play a punch clear, or was it a mistimed smash?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Gutama, no
Let's file it under variation.
Okay.
What on earth was he trying there?
All.
Interesting that the Indonesians are not flicking Ren. I guess it's because they feel they have the upper hand in the service situation anyway. I would still do it to get him out of the comfort zone here.
Oh gosh, that's well left.
14, 13.
There was.
Service over.
He was satisfied with that one, Chen Zhiqiu, the Chinese coach. And that's, of course, what you've got to try and do if you have limited mobility. Try and set up some agreements.
Service over. 15, 14.
There's one left.
Service over. 15, all.
Good rally. Nobody's wanting to lift. Everything's kept flat. Oh, completely missed it. Would you believe
Service
it?
over. 16, 15.
Longest rally so far.
Yeah, that's under normal circumstances. Ren would have moved out to play that one.
Service over. 16, all. Service over. 17, 16.
A lot of mistakes from Ren the moment the shuttle comes below the tape. Not really used to playing without too much pace. They're super strong, Ren and her, normally in terms of pace and speed of movement.
18, 16.
Oh, good flick serve. Yeah. Oh, goodness, that's a huge miss.
Service over 17-18. Service over 19-17.
Yeah,
20.
losing confidence now.
17.
And Shianu, and that error from him means that the Indonesians have 3 game point opportunities. Yeah, there's the flick again. Now the drop. Oh, complete mishit, goes wide of the mark. And opening game, 21-17.
First game won by Sabar Karyaman Gutama and Moreza Pahlevi Isfahani, 21-17.
21-17 in about 15 minutes. Crikey, that's double quick time, isn't it?
Panjangin bisa nyemes balik lagi wah yang banyak mukul usahain si Hertingnya yang mukul yang saya bisa divariasi gitu ya. Tapi kalau dua netting di luar netting kadang-kadang dia kan ngaruh yang belakang siap, yang belakang siap. Kadang-kadang yang si itu yang setelah sini netting yang dan depan siap, depan yang belakang siap. Belakangnya depan lurusin ya. Kalau lu si ngasih separuh sama si Herting kan belakangnya bagus tuh ya kan siap belakangnya sih ya kayak jangan dong.
Service over 9-11.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level play.
So Gutama and Isfahani taking the opening game, 21-17, and I have to say, Steen, Ren Xianu, the way he walked back onto court, it was a very sort of gingerly walk, wasn't it? It was very sort of apprehensive.
Not like he believes that he has a big role in this tournament here.
And it's such a pity for the Chinese pair because they've had such a wonderful year. They're the only players in any discipline who have contested finals at all 4 levels this year.
Wow. There was again the shot where Herting tried a shot he would never have played had his partner been fully healthy. Try to control the rally because they know that if they lose the control, then it's going to be very, very difficult.
Service over 1-3.
Oh, good flick serve. Wow.
2-3.
Well, I think we've had a good year as far as men's doubles is concerned, Steen, with diversity of the number of different pairs reaching latter stages, new pairs coming through like Gutama and Isfahani, and indeed their opponents. The 6 750 events won by 6 different pairs.
Yeah, there's a lot of pairs that can win.
Yeah.
No one is really dominant.
No, you go back literally only 2 or 3 years, and there was 2 pairs that were totally dominant, and they were 2 Indonesian pairs, Gideon and Sukamuljo, and Hassan and Setiawan.
That's right.
And the 2 latter players having just announced their retirement.
Yeah, and in the later stages of Gideon and Sukamuljo's career, it was like if Gideon and Sukamuljo wasn't coming and winning the tournament, then Hendra and Hassan won it.
Absolutely.
Point 7-4.
Oh, yeah, that's a beauty.
That's a super shot from Isfahani.
He knows that Ren is coming forward. That means Herting Singh's got to be a little bit worried about the lift coming over Ren, and that's exactly where the gap is. Beautiful placement. Oi.
Oh, my goodness.
9-4.
That is a shot from a player who's brimming with confidence. Not easy to play the straight drop from around the head position.
They found a good mix here in the second game, the Indonesians, between knowing that Ren is a little bit injured, but also being able to play their own game. He played the winner.
Service over. 5-10.
Good defense. Oh, his racket's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, poor man can't move properly at all.
You can only hit those steep smashes. The power smashes is. Oi! He missed it, Isfahani.
Yeah, that's a gift.
6-10. Right. Place your racket properly. Thank you.
There he goes. To me, it looked like they played it to him like an exhibition match. Okay, come on, now you hit it.
So to the mid-game interval, and it is Gutama and Isfahani who have the advantage, having already won the opening game.
19-17.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Gutama.
Service over.
11-6. Play.
So the number 2 seeds have certainly got their work cut out here. A game down and 6-11 down in the second game. Oh my goodness, I was playing a mixed doubles there, Ren.
It's gone long.
And with this Chinese pair being the only pair from the host nation in the men's doubles discipline here at the World Tour Finals, things would be very, very difficult for them indeed. In fact, it would probably be out of their own hands as to whether they could qualify or not. And it's interesting, Steen, because of all 5 disciplines, it's the men's doubles where China has had least success at the end-of-year championships. Only 2 pairs from China have ever won this in the Super Series and World Tour era.
Who's the second pair? Liu Xiaolong and...
No, well, who's the first pair then?
Oh, the Super Series, Fu Haifeng and Cai Yun? No?
No, the first pair to win was in the World Tour era 6 years ago. And the same man
Oh,
was in
yeah,
both.
Liu Yuqin has won twice.
He's won twice with
That's right.
two different partners, Li Junhui back in 2018, and 2 years ago with Isfahani. Isfahani, the former partner of Ren Xianu, who we're watching on court right now.
They're on their way back.
9-12.
Okay, what's the second most or least successful Chinese discipline at this particular event?
The World Tour Finals or World Tour and Super Series.
World Tour and Super Series. So in the Super Series World Tour era.
Men's single.
Yeah, you're right. Only 4 titles.
Yeah.
They are on the way back, aren't they?
Yeah, and as long as they get on the attack, then it's perfect for her and Ren. Her is working like crazy from the backcourt.
Oh, it's a good return of serve.
30. 10.
Now, you've got to give credit to the Indonesians. They sensed a little bit of pressure there, scoreboard pressure, and they've just upped their game again.
Good play.
17. 10.
Yeah, stepped into that nicely. Ren Xianu.
11-17.
Yeah. Well, he certainly can't smash, can he?
It's not how we want to see them.
No.
11.
Oi, reflexes.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a pity from after the huge effort from Herting. You've got to wonder, so, Steen, if they weren't the only Chinese representatives in the men's doubles discipline, do you think they'd still be playing?
Yeah, but the way I see it, if they were to withdraw before the tournament, I think Liang Weikong and Wang Cheng would have gotten into the tournament instead.
Yeah, but I'm pretty certain the injury reoccurred yesterday.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So the point is that they want the home fans to see the home pair.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if it was an individual tournament and there was other Chinese pairs, you know, like a normal World Tour event where we don't have round robin and you have a draw of 32. I suspect they may have pulled out of today's match.
I would have the same position, but in the previous match, I would have said the same thing about Gloria Mariska Tunjung in the first game, and she went on to win it.
Yes, good point. Good point. Yeah, but look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor man can't move.
And the only thing I see is that he risked aggravating his injury, and that would be so sad.
You have to use your best effort.
No, umpire saying you have to use your best effort. He's injured.
So
Can't
the umpire has spotted that here at 20-11 in the second game. I mean, come on.
So 21-17, 21-11. And very, very sad for Ren Xiaomu, who's such an all-out player, such an exciting player to watch, such a committed player when he's fully fit.
Yeah.
And he's simply, with his back injury, cannot move.
21-11.
It's always sad to see a player injured, isn't it? But the Indonesians worked well for their victory today. They played extremely well, and they thoroughly deserve the win. Just 33 minutes for their victory. And 21-17, 21-11. So one win and one loss for the Indonesians in the group stage. And they give themselves a chance of qualifying for the semi-finals. Well, coming up next, we've got men's singles. CHN of Chinese Taipei up against the Asian Games gold medalist Isfahani of China. welcome back to Hangzhou. And that is the main football arena, isn't it magnificent at night time? 60,000 can fit in that stadium. And in the background where the green lights are, that's where we are right now, inside there. So our next match is men's singles, and it's the ever youthful Chen in his 7th end of year finale